3,
2, 1, go. Good luck.
Good luck. Now I hope that with this you don't feel bad if you run NIG again. That was risky. Okay, I got luck starting the stage, and I'm glad about that. Nope.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, we start with the bad stuff, and I have last time.
I got hit
Nice
by the
meme.
turbine.
I straight up hate that turbine in this
Yeah.
game. Like when you actually get the movement correct, it's not hard to get through it. But like getting the movement is a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah.
But like in NST, it's kind of the opposite. Where like it's not hard to get the movement, but it's like tighter to get through the turbine.
Mm-hmm.
Backed up. Well, Tip, you're on time if you want to reset the race.
If you want to reset, we can.
You want to reset already?
I mean, I don't have any problem. I have 6 seconds last,
not
so
what-
it doesn't
that's not
matter
what
to
the
me if I
reset
restart
time
here.
Especially in a race.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's continue.
Like
Let's continue.
when Crash and I were racing Spiral 1, it made sense for us to reset because like we both had like god awful sunny flights. We're like, you want to just start this over?
Yeah.
And then like my next run, everything was still god awful, so I ended up just forfeiting. Like out of like everything up to Dr. Shemp, the only thing that didn't lose time was Dark Hollow. Which is like, even for me, I would not keep a run like that.
So guys, have you told to you that there's gonna be a speedrunning marathon in Mexico
nice.
next month?
Nice.
Haven't heard about that.
And guess which game I have
Going
submitted?
Quackers?
Yeah, that.
Going Quackers, NIG, and Streets of Rage 2. So bless RNG
Nice,
to
good
get
luck.
into it. Nice, I haven't got the gold skip, but at least that was a gold. Nice meme.
Stop getting extended slides into the lava, please.
I mean, it doesn't hurt, does it?
Yeah, it's just annoying.
Are you in Boneyard?
Yeah, I do the vehicles last.
Okay. Sometimes I'm start to wonder if I need
doesn't
to
really-
do the
It
vehicle
doesn't really
stages at the end.
matter. Like what I do is like, I start in under pressure because like cycle shit.
Yeah.
And then like if you leave
Under
under
pressure,
pressure with a
dun, 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 dun.
mask, you do well. You should leave under pressure with a mask. And then if you do Toad Village right after because you don't want to risk losing that mask in Orient or making waves.
Yeah.
And you'll ideally leave Toad Village with 2, so you might as well do Boneyard into making waves. And that's my thought process on it.
Yeah, and I don't care about missing cuddle skips, so.
Yeah.
Same. I mean, there was a time that I was I used to restart when I haven't catched the call skip, but then I have realized that I'm not a good player on this, and
It's what?
I forget all
what,
the
8
stuff all the time.
seconds?
So
Less probably.
Like, unless you're like world record tier, I would not reset
Yeah.
over that.
I have a mid 46.
Like,
and I've never
like
reset
literally, like literally, you have to be like running for record.
For what?
over. Yeah.
Like, I would not reset over call skip unless going for world.
Oh, yeah. That means taking this category seriously,
Yeah.
and that sucks.
I would never. Guess I'm taking it semi-seriously. But
Apparently it's like really nice at like top level, but that's according to Zoe. So
I thought she hated it.
I don't know.
I think it's a love-hate for her. I think she said like it's really annoying because it's so optimized, but it's also like it can be fun.
Nick is a love hating pace, because I used to hate this category, but I have more completed runs and more attempts on this than on Crash 2, which it was supposed that was my favorite Crash game. So let's from it. That
I'm
topic
not
is fine.
satisfied with my PB, but I don't think I'll try to improve it. Maybe in like down the line, because I'll look, hey, this
Maybe.
PB is ancient, let's improve it.
Yeah, I really don't give a shit about improving my NIG, because like, but my goal in NIG was sub 50, and I got it. And the only reason I wanted to keep pushing it was because the run that was sub 50 was also sub 49 before Mad Bombers happened. So,
Oh yeah, that's right.
but I was like, oh, I can get 48 in this, and then I realized, do I care? And then I realized, not really.
I would like to PB in 105.
Just wonder that
I would like to improve all of my Crash 2. I'd like pure any percent. Like, I would still like to improve my go abuse. And then, like, no go and Hondo. Crash 1, like, I guess it would be nice to improve either of those, but it's not something pressing to me. And then Crash 3, like, I still want to do better at 105.
You gonna go for the 1 cycles, if you do?
I want to learn yellow jump early. Like, I know how to do it. At it.
That's a must.
Yeah. Like the next time I
Blind
do like a
race.
serious 105 run, I'm gonna try and learn red jump or yellow jump early.
Go jungle.
Maybe like I went in my most recent one. I went for Boneyard, but I missed it by a few seconds.
Hmm.
What else did I go for? And missed. I went for Skeet Rays and missed it.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
Yeah. I got hot cocoa.
also talking about
Yeah, I got hot
Okay,
cocoa.
continue. Keep
I
it
got obvious Sphinx in there and Tomb Raider because they're easy. I didn't attempt High Time. I might try and learn that one. And then I didn't attempt Bug Light. And then I didn't attempt Tomb Time. But I think everything else I went for. I got Area 51 by like less than a second. And then I got Rings of Power.
Oh my god, the warp one sucked.
So it's mainly Yellow Jump early and High Time I would need to, but like Yellow Jump early is
feels
the most.
Batman.
My PB is
Yeah.
a 212, and I had a 213 that got bug light
Nice.
without button glitch.
Should I learn
It's
Hound
a
of Fire?
fun category. It's just there's a
And
lot
why?
to it.
It's half fun.
It's fun when it works.
I mean,
you're really
I played it for a
frustrated.
while.
Yeah.
You know how much I hate this fucking game.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see you go back to it.
It's just like it's got real like
Same.
when it's good, it's really good, but then when it's bad, it's really bad. Even just in terms of like level design. Like there are some really cool levels in this game, and then there's some like really atrocious ones.
So bad. It's so bad at the same time it's good.
I think the only reason I went back is because my inputs were working again.
Oh yeah.
It's fair.
Like before, it was really bad. Like it would just drop everything I would do. I was like, "What the fuck is this game?" And people are like, "No, it's all your fault." I'm like, "Fuck off!" No, it's not.
Yeah. I really don't get why people argue that.
Like
Didn't
now
Dust
it
once
works.
Didn't Dust once say that every dropped input was like the player's fault or something?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No,
I don't know.
fuck that shit. And then like there's also clips of him saying like you can see me pressing the button and you can actually like hear pressing the button. No jump. So I guess that was your fault, right, Dust?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Straight up, you just press jump and nothing happens. It's your fault.
Yeah.
dude, I get triggered the most when it's just a slide off the ledge, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Well, at least if you run this game on a PS3, drop inputs shouldn't be an issue. Because when I have moved to the PS2, I have started to get a lot of
That's
drop
interesting.
inputs.
Oh,
I
just
would
heat up
expect it
your
to-
room.
I would expect to be worse on PS3 just because it's
Yeah.
so laggy.
It's supposed, but well, unless
You
it was
probably,
really
honestly,
the occasion that I
probably
got
just
that
used
drop
to the
inputs.
PS3, and then when you got switched to the PS4, it was jarring, so your timing was off. I
Yeah.
said PS4, didn't I? I should go to bed. I calling the PS2, the PS4.
Same.
I was calling the gym badges and gems. Pretty sure everybody was like, "Dude, this guy's high."
Well,
Gem.
Yeah.
well, I don't think so. That because it's supposed that also this game lags, or at least I have felt some lag on the PS3. But at least on the PS3, I haven't felt any kind of lag in any
Again,
situation.
you're probably
So
just used to it. Like
I don't know.
for me, like I can't necessarily say for Crash games because I barely ever played Crash games on PS3. But when I finally revisited Spyro, because I remembered really liking the game, and then I went back to like actually try and complete it for once, and god damn it, I really like that game. I first played it on PS3, and I was like, I don't remember it being this like choppy and like slow. And then I played it on PS2, and I was like, dude, it's so smooth.
Good point.
So I don't know, like I can't speak for Crash necessarily, but Spyro was definitely a game where I noticed how laggy the PS3 is when playing PS1 games. So, dude, that was a
Well,
nice, like,
maybe.
crouch.
Yeah. Does that all over the place in this game.
Dude, I hit that shit like 3 times in Turtle Woods in like one visit when I go earlier today. It was like I got one like normally in the level, I was like sure whatever, and then I got like 2 in the ending tunnel, and I was like, are you fucking shitting me?
The ending tunneled down.
The ending
Classic
tunnel,
turtle.
like, yeah, like fuck that.
You just get stuck in the ground. There's just nothing there. You're like, what?
Yeah.
You have to crawl to get out.
What?
The best part is that in NST they perfectly emulated Turtle Woods and how garbage it is. Just garbage for different reasons. But it's still trash.
Rico, do you think that one of these days Sony decide to launch the PS1 games
Maybe
with the
eventually,
PS4?
I don't know.
I remember hearing
I-
they were going to do that before the remakes come out, but it never happened. I guess it was just some false rumor.
I hope they do a better job of emulation this time.
Maybe
Yeah.
on PS5.
And also,
Isn't the PS3 like less accurate
Also,
of an
Rico-
emulator than like PSXP or something?
Yeah, apparently.
That's really sad.
It's okay, nothing's worse than PSX Fin.
Like, I think I posted it before, but like the Toad Village IL record is on PS3, and the guy's zigzag is so terrible, like you could never get that time on a PS2. It's just all the lag makes the and the shit emulation makes the timer run like garbage.
I back up that. And also, Rico, since you are the only NSG runner that I know that and that I talk rarely sometimes, what do you think about the rumor that NSG is gonna be released on
I'm
PC and
ambivalent to it.
Switch?
Like,
Will you
it
try?
doesn't matter to me whether it's true or not. If it does release on PC and Switch, I'll probably end up getting both versions. Switch version just because I'd like to have the game on mobile, and PC version probably because it will have the best loads, which means it will be much less of a headache to run.
Yeah.
Like the biggest, like I love the completion categories in NST. Like I love 102, I love one. I'll consider all gems a completion for Crash 1 because Crash 1 I was gay. And like
I can
I'm like
hear a
I'm
microwave.
growing on Crash 2 Hundo, even though it's just 102 minus like half the game. So like I really like those categories, but the reason I don't do them often, like for like the past month or two, is because they take so long, and I don't want to invest all the time of my night when there's other things I want to do. So like
Did I need to remember to?
So, like,
Okay,
if
continue,
the
continue,
PC
continue.
version
Don't mind, don't mind.
like theoretically has like the amazing load times that it would supposedly have because it's on the PC and not the PS4, like I would run on that. I would get over the fact that I don't like playing games on PC, and I would play the PC version.
I know the feeling, bro. And also, did I need to remember to you that you need to do a 3
Oh
1
no,
1
I'm
2
still
run?
planning on doing it. I just like it will be a lot. I need a weekend
You
where I
heard-
can do it because I can't do it during the week because it's a 10-hour run and I work. These like
You heard
these
like,
next few weekends are a little busy for me, but I think it will be a lot easier
You-
for me to do it when I move out and I'm living on my own. Potentially could be happening soon. I don't want to say for sure because the last time I
TM.
did, it didn't happen, but I might have something else lined up again. So, and I'm feeling a bit more confident on this one. I actually have connections this time. So, if
Good
this
luck
one
with
happens,
it.
I'll probably be moving soon. See.
But if it doesn't happen, you will be like a kind of Mexican politician. Because you will promise something and you will never do it.
Well, it's entirely dependent on outside forces.
But you got the
whether or
night.
not I get this.
Okay, but I hope that when you do that, I have also some free time to watch it because I want to spend close to 10 hours of my life watching a 3 1 2
Alright,
run.
then.
We'll be there for you.
On that note, I
No
do
homo.
need to go to bed because I need to be up at like 11 or 12.
Alright, good night, dude.
Night.
Sweet dream.
Good night.
Good night. Boom. Wait, did I not have the streamer mode or what happened? Okay, I don't have the streamer mode and I don't know why. This is bad. What?
What was that?
Nice single dial battle. Shoutouts to the new route because it looks like I can save time on my PB thanks to that.
Nice.
Yay. Because when I have finished the first warp room I have lost close to 8 seconds, and now that I have finished I have saved 6 seconds comparing it with my PB. Well, it's a crappy PB so I don't mind. How does your run
It's
is
going
going?
alright, but I just got hit twice in deep trouble.
That's the second
Yeah.
on one level, isn't
I'm
it?
plus 22.
Okay. Okay, that was a jump movement, and I think that I'm gonna change my splits and I'm gonna put the name of the stages. And maybe the day I got a sub 50, I'm gonna use just bus splits.
Yeah, using level splits for NIG
Okay.
is just not really practical.
Well, unless since the route has changed, I need to learn it properly, but hopefully I remember the route, so. The reason why I don't like to use boss splits on NIG is because I like to see how much I can improve my crappy time even without practice, but since I have started practice, everything should be different. Nice drop split. Well, I have lost like 3 seconds, I think. Maybe one day I will use boss splits, but this day isn't it. And also need to learn how to do the cuddle skip on Orient Express. Sorry, on Magnet Run.
I have a sort of setup for it. Basically, you jump as late as possible on the platform before it, Do like 1 quick jump, and then after that do 2 quick jumps, and you should be fine.
Something like that told me idiot, but I have tried to do that, but
Yeah,
not
it's kind of
able.
weird. I don't get it every time, but I never really cared about it, as I've said. Swag TNT.
I mean, for now, I just want to get a bad PB again, just to have some time on the splits of the second warp room. And once I got it, I'm gonna start to practice
Nice.
IELs and get all that skips. So for now, I just want to get a PB. It doesn't matter if I just have 1 second or 1 frame. I just want to get all the individual splits, but at least that once principally.
I might do NG plus after this or something.
Do NG plus.
I have a
do
48,
NG
and
plus.
that's pretty bad for me. Be nice to get it.
If you do NG plus NIG, tell me, and I will do it
We
for
can
the
race
first
it
ever
after
time.
this.
Yes. I mean, I don't need to wake up early
Yeah,
tomorrow,
nice.
so that's fine for me. I have homework to do, but I
Yeah, of
can do it
course.
later. Which is the name of the stage number 13?
13 tie time.
I need to learn how to complete that
Oh,
stage
it's
with
high time?
invincibility. Yes, and in Flaming Passion it's
Yeah.
stage 23, isn't it? I have problems with both stages trying to
High
complete the
time or like spliff time?
stages with them.
Hyman time.
However you wanna,
Hyman
however
time.
you wanna call it.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, I'm just a meme runner of this game that tried to take it a bit seriously, so that doesn't matter for me. And also, I need to learn the skips of this stage.
Oh, I don't even do the out of bounds in high time, to be honest.
Same, but in my case it's because I don't know how to do it. And I haven't finished to read the paste bin, the Zoe's paste bin, so I wonder if on that paste bin says how to do that. I just have to read until the second warp.
Just have to watch a video. I don't think it's that hard to learn.
Yeah, it's just inputs.
I have watched it, but I can't release easily some stuff. But I'm gonna do it because I'm comparing the top 3 runs. I'm comparing the Burger, Zoe's, and Goji's
Nice.
run. Because if I have learned something when I have started to run this game, is that never go for the Zeppelins route.
Yeah, he doesn't even do under pressure
And
first,
in-
right?
Yes, and my first run starts with Orient Express, so it has been recently that I have changed to Under Pressure. And also I got an amazing gold, killing 7.3 seconds of
How
my
close
save
are their
time.
times?
I don't know how to feel.
Wow, they're like 5 seconds apart. That's crazy.
Yeah. 105 is close
Yeah.
now too. That's sick.
It's pretty close, yeah. Damn, makes me want to, you know, save that 30 seconds, but at the same time, no.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Same.
I could 45, but can't be bothered. Don't really want it.
Oh yeah?
Nice
I'll
lag.
45
yay.
if you 45.
Ooh.
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 I'm sure that the day I get a 48, maybe I will stop to run this game forever.
What about 45?
When bash.
No.
Same. Well, maybe I will try to get at least a 46 or 45, I mean. But for now my goal is to get a sub 50 and then get a sub 48 and try to have an estimate time like 50 or 52 minutes for runs. and bless RNG to be ready for HGDQ, submit Crash 3 and get into it, which be something hard, but not fully impossible.
Should try to beat my NIG time.
Why
You
not?
should.
Sorry, I haven't heard correctly. Which is your
Like a
NIG time?
47 or something.
I can do it, I just need to wait like 2 years in order to get better into NIG.
Oh,
Didn't take
fuck.
2 years.
Well, for now, the only console that I have to play is the PS2, is my PS2, and the only games that I have to run are Donald Duck and Crash 3. So
what? 2
I can
years?
put
You
on
have the
practice.
game and console for it. I saw that damage
Well,
abuse.
well,
I didn't know you had to crouch.
I think my first run was 1 hour, 28 minutes and 55 seconds, and it took me like 8 months to get a sub
Really?
1 hour. So maybe yes. It took me a big amount of time,
You gotta practice the ziggles
so I need to keep it quiet.
into the slides.
Well, I am road
Only
crash, I
lasts
need to be
4.5
careful.
seconds.
At least it's not a full minute.
Yeah. Still haven't died.
Don't talk about that because I'm gonna lose a life on the game if we continue talking about it. I'm nervous in road crash. I fucking hate this stage. This is my principal pace killer. And then it's Mad Bombers. And I have finished in first place, I'm
Just
glad.
don't hit their ass. Then you're good.
Yeah.
That's a big problem when sometimes they make that I hit the police car.
Dude, whenever
so
you
it's,
see them go off the ramp and they land, their ass just jiggles everywhere. Is it just me who laughs at that? Fucking car
Pretty
ass.
sure. Yeah. Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels car ass.
Zep. Pep, can you do the end trophy
The
skip?
damage abuse.
No, on end trophy that you need to reach some part to optimize your time and beat him as fast as
Using
possible.
like the scenery. Yeah, I did that.
Yes. No! I have lost one mask. This is bad. Well,
I
never
never
mind.
learned the damage abuse.
Okay.
It was like
I need
just
to
found
learn
when
it.
I got my PB.
Entropy?
Yeah,
Do you even use that in NIG?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah. Just do tunnel tells.
Well, at least a good part of Telnotel is that it has one mask and rarely I
Do
lose that
you
mask.
do
So
both abuses
should be
in
fun.
entropy or just one?
I'd assume it was just one.
I don't do any of them since I'm not able to do it. I just do the abuse on NST, but just in the first space because it's the most easiest for me. But I need to put some practice in order to do it here.
You gotta have no fear.
Well, I'm starting to get used to the drop input, so once I get used to it, I shouldn't have any kind of fear. Because also when I finally got that sub 1 hour and I have started to lose fear to the controllers. But now the drop input sometimes made me get into a rage mode. And that's bad.
So, Tet, what games did you play today?
Crash 1J, Crash 1U, Twalk. Now I'm playing this. I play a lot of Crash 1.
Okay.
I might do Crash 2 later. Who knows?
No go?
Yeah, Hondo just doing it without learning and being rusty is just AIDS.
Oh, that's the fun part.
I hope that I have the NOG energy to watch you running Crash 2.
I don't think I'll do 105 of this either.
Because I also forgot to take out my clothes of the washing machine.
Wow, that was a really bad
It
ability.
has been there like and I think that I have left the clothes like 3 hours ago. But it doesn't matter. Nick is more
Yeah.
important than clothes. And I'm hungry again, and I don't know why.
That was tight.
Oh, you hit the fucking door with that.
Yeah. Very surprised to have not died there. In runs like this, I usually die like 4 times there. Garbage cycles as usual. God damn it.
So there's a way to go more faster on making waves and tell no tales.
Just go corners. Pretty much.
I'm gonna try that because I hardly can improve my time on
Yeah,
what
you'll only
stages.
save small amounts of time there.
Remember that one frame makes a difference.
Biggest time save would be platformers and underwater.
Like for example, one recent example is that Cosmic was close to get the world record on SMB1 any, and he loses just by
Okay, that
one
game's
frame.
way more optimized.
Yeah.
There's no way you can reach that level with this game. It's impossible.
Definitely not. Zigzagging is just like too inconsistent for humans.
If there wasn't zigzag, then it would be more realistic, but it's still unrealistic.
Yeah, exactly.
Will be hard for and inconsistent for some humans, except for one.
Todd Rogers.
Yes.
Even with zigzag. Better than TAS.
He even can beat the game without touching the
Like-
controller.
Yeah, I got a 138, 105 PB on PS1.
Yeah.
Even he can get a 108 on a PS1. NTSC.
Pal.
J.
Yeah, wave jump, I got that first try.
I'm talking about that first.
NTSC wave jump.
I never tried on NTSC.
It's something.
Ah. First death.
And this is the time that I ask about the game. Why NTSC is garble in Crash 2? Why my favorite game is better on the inferior version? That sucks a lot. Sometimes I would like to get back into speedrunning some years ago because... Will you
Standard slide.
believe in me, guys, if I told you that I have found somebody who sold the original Crash 1 games on Black Label for $5
That's
each
pretty
one?
ridiculous.
I have found that 2 years ago, but unfortunately I hasn't got back into speedrunning, even on streaming, so I feel bad that I haven't buy it because I also run out of money. A friend was gonna buy all Crash 1 and 3 and Team Racing, and I was gonna buy Crash 2 and Bash, but we ran out of money.
But I got an extended slide right before
It's
that
gonna be
checkpoint. Oh
super
my
cheap.
god. Started pressing R1 when I got on
Nice.
that platform. Forgot that that's just another slide button.
I use circle.
Yeah, I use circle.
Oh, you're one of those inbreds. No, I'm just kidding.
You're right.
I use Circle too. I've tried to make the slide with R1, but I got confused all the time.
Once in a while, I use circle just to see. I'm like, how the fuck do you guys do glitch high jumps?
That's the
Wait.
same thing I think when I try to use R1.
It's just too much thumb work. I don't understand what's going on.
It never bothered me.
However, I never understand what I'm doing on Crash games when I'm attempting to running them.
Like instant glitch highs seem really hard with circle.
Yeah, not that bad.
Like I can do instant ones on R1, no problem. Obviously.
I can see how they seem bad to an R1 user.
Hey, do you know if Burger's a circle user or an R1 user?
Ah, don't remember.
This matters.
Yeah. I don't know, I can't remember. I know he's said it before. I know Dust uses circle, so he's R1. Code. Yeah,
Dust is
Koji's
circle?
R1.
Koji is Koji. I mean, I think that in my next Crash 3 run, I'm gonna use my Koji controller.
Nice.
Because I have tried today to use the DS2 for NIG and I felt the D-pad weird. I mean, I prefer how the PS2 controller is, but the PlayStation 1 controller D-pad's highly better than the DS2 one, at least for NIG, because on Tunnel Dock I prefer to use the analog and D-pad of DS2.
I like bazooka-less controllers.
Well, Stretch and Gun tomorrow are pretty sick.
Same.
Dude, I had to make something up there. I was like, what do I do here? Oh, I don't know, just jump on it.
Yeah, I love how you like try to line it up with the floor.
Well, I have to, or else, you know, if I die there, that's it.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I thought about doing a diagonal jump there, but that's way too risky.
Yeah.
It'd be more optimal, but it's
Yeah, screw
no.
that. Who cares?
No. Okay, this is bad. I have lost one mask. Thanks
Gun
to that
Tomorrow's a
walls.
scary level because, like, if you have no masks, it's brutal.
Yeah.
If you don't have bazooka. Same with flaming ass.
Back it up.
Oh yeah, all those nitros. Fuck that.
Dude, that's where the fun is.
Well, never mind. It's time to go to bye-bye blames. So it doesn't matter, I have lost one mask.
I want to get WR for one reason in 105. Just so I can, like, so people view my run, they're like, oh my god, what the fuck, you're jumping off the nitros?
Yeah, and then people will do that and not even use the bazooka. That's funny.
That's the
That'd be
only
pretty
reason.
great. Good reason. IMO.
Coco, please shoot to the blames. How is it pronounced?
Blames.
Blames or blimes?
I thought you were
Flames,
trying to
right,
say
thank you.
flames.
Floms.
Sometimes even I don't know what I'm saying, even if it's on the Spanish. Sometimes when I say something I'm referring to other one, so. Nice language meme.
Oh, I can't. I'm not gonna go to the red event. Rip.
Reprendi. Just one blame and I have lost time, I'm aware of it. Yes, I have lost a big amount of time here.
Yo, Frenchie, thanks for the host. How was your stream?
Host hype.
Oh, I'm almost hitting 10 hours on my 12-hour stream. It hasn't even felt that long.
You're close
Yeah.
to 10 hours. With luck I can stream like 4 hours.
Like, I thought I would do all my games and have like an extra hour of time. No. think you turn around here. Yeah.
Do Snow Brothers if you had free time. Come on, engine, be nice. What? Okay, that was weird. Nice graphical glitch. No, shoot that. Okay, I hate the second engine pace. Nice.
Oh, I got the sound glitch. Epic. I've never gotten it after Mad Bombers, I think.
Which is
There's a
stage?
glitch in Warp 5 where when you exit a level, there's no music in the warp room. Well, there is, but like it's delayed.
Nice, I never got that. So, have you started with
I
Mad
did
Bombers?
Orange Asphalt and I just finished Mad Bombers. Now I'm doing Bug Light.
Okay. I'm just entering the Mad Bombers. It's time to keep quiet because I used to choke this. Well, that's in my case.
Oh, remove the L2 button.
Oh, bazooka?
Whenever I try to zigzag in this game past Warp 4, it just pulls out the bazooka. If I ever did like input display for Crash 1, it would just like be the L1 and L2 buttons held down for a lot of it because just my thumbs rest on those, or my fingers rather.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah,
Why do you press those?
yeah. People are gonna think I have some like turbo or something.
Is that running shoes?
I thought that I was the only one who used to do that. At least I have used to do that when I was a kid on
God,
Crash 3.
damn it.
I don't know why. And it was more funny because since I used to skip a lot of text of the games because it was just in English and most of them I haven't understand anything about it. I never known that there was a bazooka on Crash 3 even when I
Oh,
have
no.
unlocked it. So in some parts, I think I remember in one bonus of one stage of Last Warp Room, and when it was a lot of nitros, I never wondered that you can use the bazooka for it.
Yeah.
So I never were able to complete that, which was so funny for me. What is the last plane? Okay, here it is.
When I was really, really young, I didn't realize that you could slide in Crash 2, because I guess I had played Crash 1 first. It was when I was like really young, like 3 years old or something.
I never realized that on Crash 1 you cannot slide or even use the analog stick. Because, well, my controller was a Koji controller, and since all the time in all my life I don't like to follow some rules and all stuff. For example, when my uncle used my console, he played with analog sticks, and everybody used the analog stick, and I say, no, I'm gonna use the D-pad. And I used to use the D-pad, so I never really used
I
that
don't even remember which one I used as a kid.
until I used that Koji controller since, well, in Latin America, everything with video games all the time has been so expensive, and at least in my hometown there wasn't any kind of video game store, so you need to go to a flea market, a kind of
Yo, Frenchie.
flea market,
Thanks again for
just
the
to
host.
get that stuff. And also something that I used to remember is that when I was a kid, well, I never got any original PS1 game, so thanks to the piracy in Latin America, because the police never done give a fuck about that. I used to get a lot of games just for $1, which was something nice. And at least on that moment, when you used to buy a bad game, you doesn't feel bad about you have spent money on it. And also something fun is that sometimes when you were trying to buy some games because the cover was nice or was referring to a good game, when you tried on your console it was a very different game. That was a very common situation when you were on the street and you have found somebody selling a Pirate Metal Slug 3 disc for the PS1, and when you put it in your console it was another game named In the Hunt, developed by the same team behind Metal Slug. And also some games with the NTSC and Pulse selector and that nice tunes that the selectors has. I love it.
Alright, I'm entering Cortex. Still up for that NG Plus race?
Good luck. Well, I need to complete 3 more stages
fine.
and I will be done. I just have completed Mud Bombers and about Select. Yeah, but I'm gonna check again the rules because I have forgot the NG Plus runs
I should check that. Yeah.
rules.
I forget where timing ends for that. Oh my god. Okay.
Close to choke.
Dude, how come Cortex didn't go back in his bubble?
It was pretty damn close.
He did for me when that happened.
That used to happen to me a lot, most when I'm start to get
I had a-
nervous.
I had
Or
a
I'm on a
run once
marathon.
where after I got the where's my double jump? I just died on Cortex. I had a thing where after I got the species power up and finished the run, the 2 masks were still attacking and causing explosions.
Hmm.
Yeah, something like that happened to me on a marathon 2 weeks ago. No, I'm lying, 1 week ago. Because 2 weeks ago was the DGQ and Crap 2. And also, I was on a good PB pace, but my internet trolled me and decided to cut my connection for 2 minutes.
Record offline.
Yes, but I needed to wait until I was making a local recording, since I was on my hometown and I have a crappy connection there. But since I needed to check that issue with the internet because I was in the middle of the marathon, and curiously my internet connection cut off when I was on Mad Bombers, so I have lost time. But at least with that, I have made like 1 hour and 4 minutes, so I have finished under my estimate. So
I died on Cortex
That was
because
good.
it dropped my double jump. It was a 48 before
imagine dropping
that. Storm wasn't too bad
Triperendi.
before that, like considering. Haven't played this game in a while.
But at least a sub 50 should be fine
Yeah.
for you, in order to haven't stopped to play
It would
this
have
for
been
a
a
while.
48 if the game
But I don't know
didn't drop
how
my
you
jump in
consider.
Cortex, to be fair.
Nice.
49-12.
But at least I can get some glitch high jumps with circle button. Or with R1 are more easiest to get. Damn, I have lost one mask. But next stage is asphalt, it's fine. Okay, that was a potential failure. And why I'm losing time?
Apparently, I've only finished 4 runs since I got my PB. Huh.
Nice. PB pace, guys, Blazer
Oh,
NG.
hell yeah.
Yes. I mean, I feel bad because I have lost some seconds on these last stages, but it doesn't matter. It's still being a PB pace for 58.3 seconds. So please don't get choked on an asphalt, and also don't get
Me and
choked
Ghost are
Cortex.
gonna do a NG Plus race, and after that, I don't know what I'll do. I definitely
NG
I don't
plus
really have
Honda
time
5.
for the other games I had planned, but I was
Which other
planning
games
to do Mario
you
1,
let?
2, Mario World, and maybe Hit and Run. Hit and Run takes 2 hours. No,
Don't do hit
definitely
and
not.
run. Okay, and just do it when we
I
finish
could
these
keep
main
going after
races.
12 hours if I feel like doing something.
24-hour challenge?
Good luck with that.
No, don't.
15 hour. Yeah.
Thanks for remembering to me that I haven't finished my 12 hours challenge. I have learned Pocket Bomberman in 8 hours, but I haven't done the run. I wonder when should I will do it. I can hear me. And I have lost time again. Nice. 55.5 seconds. Bless RNG to don't lose versus Dickhead. Tab, do you have
No.
Crash Team Racing? Why?
Because I like hardly play that game.
Okay.
Don't really care for like the non-platforming Crash games.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's a platformer with a cart.
You're right.
In some way.
Hmm.
It has sense for me. Don't get into the bubble! Okay, that's nice. I have lost time, but don't mind, don't mind, don't mind, don't mind. This can be a 54, this can be a 54, this can be a 54, please. Oh, I wasn't wondering to get this TVH, but okay. Let's space, let's space, let's space. Go here, 1. Yes, yes, yes. No, 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 no. Okay. Go down. Yes! I have lost time again, but it doesn't matter.
GG.
54-13. 53 seconds get, but I haven't made one split, and it was on in second underwater stage, but it doesn't matter. My principal focus was to get the individual splits on the second warp room, so I'm glad with that.
Now you need to thank me for the race in the speedrun.com comment. Because I did that for Shadow when I PB'd
gonna-
in NIG when he wanted to race.
Okay, I'm just gonna save my splits.
Oh yeah, I don't have the memory card in.
So, well, I think that resetting the console
Yeah,
should
just
be more
reset the
faster.
console.
I'm gonna look for something to eat faster. I'll be back in some seconds.
Me too.
Universal Interactive Studios production. Full game created and developed by Naughty Dog. Crash Bandicoot 4. Press start to begin.
So with NG Plus, do you just do the normal movement, or do you just zigzag your ass off with the running shoes?
Most people just do normal movement, but I might try the speed shoes. Make it feel more like Crash 1.
Too much zigzag, IMO.
Yeah. Pretty much only Crash 1 runners would, like, not mind it.
Crash Bandicoot 4.
Welcome back.
Okay, I'm back.
Press start to begin.
So, well, I was eating a cold dog, which was a hot dog but cold.
Dog.
I have realized, yes, I have released something about my
Yeah?
NIG run. That was my first deadless
Oh,
NIG
nice.
PB.
Time for new strats.
Yeah, now it's time
Practice
for
those
strats.
aisles.
I'm gonna do that. I'm planning to do a casual Honda 5 just for
Oh,
practice
nice.
and all that stuff.
Have you
Okay,
completed
let's
105
see.
casual?
Now my sum of just to Honda 3 because I were too lazy to get at least the
Oh,
golden relics. Okay, now my new sum of best is 5245. Before I deleted my previous gold was 5143. Let's go. Let's see in NG Plus and NA rules. Holding triangle, entering the pipe and clips, gain control to warp room. Beat the game, my English is bad. I'm when you gain control. Okay, so time is basically when I press them. When I enter to the pipe and blips demo, isn't it?
Yeah, once
Also,
you
I
gain
got the.
control in the blimp, or the plane. When does it stop?
Okay. I'm just gonna delete all the
When
time
does the
from my
timer
splits.
stop?
Please starting. Same as the other one. Timing starts when you gain the control and ends upon triggering the credits when Cortex loses his last bit of
Okay.
health. Okay, on the last hit. It's on the when he falls down. So I'm gonna enter just to the minion just to go out and wait. So I have deleted all the times, so let's change the category to NG and NIG plus.
Crash Bandicoot.
Okay, are you on the into
I'm
the game?
paused in the warp room. And then I'll wait.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna pause too.
We'll count down like while we're paused in the warp room.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Who is?
Who that?
Who dat?
Hello?
Hello?
Are you
Okay,
paused in the warp room?
okay.
Okay.
Yes, just make
Three,
the content.